Hey guys, Charlie here. Welcome back. Prison Architect. I'm setting up the fridge for this insane wing down here. So these are 2 fridges, of course. And then we need, I'm out of money. Of course I am. I'm spending money on tables and stuff too. So I'm getting the shop up here set up as well, and I'm just out of cash. But we're gonna get money in like 2 hours. We gotta wait for funds for the long-term investment right here. And then all I have to do is just change my meal policy and stuff, and I'll get paid this part. And then once I get this long-term investment, what I'm gonna do then is I'm going to hire the 2 dog handlers and the 2 armed guards. And we're gonna get that grant sorted out pretty quickly there too. So I already have the security office set up. A CCTV monitor is being manned, but there's no cameras. So, you know, there's that too. What am I gonna do with, you know, the deliveries area doesn't really make sense to be here, does it? I don't know if that really makes sense. Why don't we stick that over here instead? I'm gonna say deliveries. Deliveries is over there now. You wanna hang out in deliveries, you can hang out over there. I'm liking the helicopter stuff. There are some bugs. Like, I'm not like, you know, I'm not impervious to the problems here. I'm noticing, for example, visitors are leaving from the helipad, right? Even though I have civilians completely turned off, that's inbound turned off, they can still leave from the helicopter, which I find a little bit weird, but okay, fine. I mean, they're visitors, so it's not like we really have to worry about them too much as far as them taking up resources for me and everything, so. You know, like once the visitors are done with whatever they're doing, like who cares where they go? I don't. Well, let's get a sink set up, and I think we'll do it. It's just too crowded. I'm gonna do it right here, and then the cookers are gonna be kind of back like, Actually, you know what? Can we? No, I'm gonna just go like this. 2 cookers there, 2 fridges. We have this extra stuff back here. I know it's a really weird design for a room, but I'm just, you know, whatever. Put a trash can right there, I suppose. And once this is hooked up to power, we should have kitchen staff and stuff coming down here to start using this stuff. Hopefully. How's our power looking? Okay, we got some capacity left. I'm just gonna grab 1 extra capacitor there. And then with the $11,000 we have, I need to design an armory. And the armory, I'm gonna put that, I think, back here. I'm not sure where I want that. We could put it here too. Maybe this transition area between these two, we could put it right here. I mean, the only important thing is that only staff can access it. Like above everything else, that is the only thing that matters. So I'm gonna put it back here. Let's just have a brick building. We're gonna continue off the main building, I guess. We'll go about like, I don't know, this is probably good enough. Intentionally making it not line up with that wall. I know you guys are gonna love that. I can anticipate the comments now. I just know they're coming. It's gonna be great. Just great. You know, I'm gonna give them access to this room as a way in, and then over here. Okay, so those will be the 2 doors for this place. And then this place is going to need, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I don't have it marked as a room yet, so once I do that, then it'll show me. All right, tell you what. Mark this as the armory for now, so I can just get these silly items. Okay, guard lockers. So the guard lockers are gonna go on the wall. So we're gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say. That should be good. And then we're also going to get one of these weapon racks, and we're gonna stick that right here in the middle of the room. And all we need now is a table. And we'll just have a small one in the corner, let's say back there. Okay. So that should take care of our armory once it's up and running. Or once this foundation's built. And then we also need a dog kennel. The dog kennel, maybe I'll put that right here, actually. It's kind of a weird shape for things. We could pretend that it's maybe off of like an outdoor kind of kennel. Can that exist? I think the dog kennel has to be indoors, right? Dog kennel, library kennel. It does not have to be outside. It does not have to be indoors. It just has to be 5x5 though, which is more room than I have. Unfortunately, I have this, and I'm kind of thinking I want it here anyway. So like right here. So I think what I'm going to do here, because we're going to have to do a lot of terraforming and stuff in this this map anyway. For this little bit right here, I think I'm going to put the dog kennel right here. And to do that, I'm going to need flooring and deck. And I can place deck kind of anywhere in shallow water that I want. So I'm just going to place a deck kind of like up this way. And once they've built that, I should be able, I think at that point, I should be able to place that dog kennel right here. And 5x5 is probably not good enough, actually. So why don't I extend this up just a little bit? And I'm probably going to need to extend it on this side too. So we're just going to go about like that with it. And that'll sort of be like, we're going to use the deck pattern floor as a way of just kind of like not making land per se, but you know what I mean? Like it looks like we built it over the water, like it's an actual like deck. But that's going to open up the possibility of having this outdoor dog kennel, which, you know, like I feel like I do need a portion of it to be indoors. It's for the staff mostly, not for the dogs. So if I was to kind of go, oh, this needs to be built. Wait, is that not marked? Here. Yeah, do that too. We'll just have the whole thing be, that's fine. Just have the whole thing be that way. I can't do it here because it's deep water, and that's okay. I don't need it there. So we're going to take and go with the brick wall, and I'm just going to kind of, you know, maybe do something like this. Let's try this. See what this is like. We'll go like this, and I actually don't think it will let me do this. I don't think it will. I was going to have some of it be indoors and some of it be outdoors, but I guess, again, I don't think that's actually allowed. We'll see what happens here. So I'm going to go ahead and just remove this really quick as soon as it's built. We got some drug problems here in Crazy Town down there. I got to hurry up. The armory is built, right? Yeah. Well, not really. That's being delayed too. Oh, hang on. This door needs to open. Open. Now it can be finished. Somebody else is trying to escape. They really try to escape a lot, you know? And they can't get out. You know, they just get to the fence and then they're like, oh crap, I can't get out. Then we end up having to aggressively convince them to stay. It's their aggressive negotiations. Again, with now this guy might have a chance. How in the world did he get, like, all this happened, he got past everybody and somehow got through the staff door, and now he's gonna die. He's gonna jump off the deck and try to swim. And my staff can't follow him. Which is the really absurd part. I don't know why my staff can't follow him. I don't like that part. And he can just make it. If he doesn't make it, he dies. Right? That's the really sucky part. Is like, as soon as he gets to here, that's it. He's out. But if for some reason his injuries make him pass out like that, he's dead. And that's just it. I don't like that at all. I really don't. I think that that's just a bad part of the game, honestly. Bad decision, in my opinion. All right, let's bring this all the way down and over. Like, the fact that everybody's just willing to swim it, like, come on, man. People have to be smarter than that. There has to be some sense of, you know, you'd think your prisoners would have some sense of self-preservation, but they really don't. They're just seemingly okay with death. Also, I'm noticing, like, periodically, right, we don't have water coming to these, like right here. Why isn't there water here? You know, the big pipe is right here. That part's a little bit odd too. Now this part here makes sense because it's way up there. So I should be able to, I think I'm gonna make this go under here. Actually, let's make it go just slightly in, yeah, like this. That should be all right. And then if we can just make that come over and in, that'll connect that to water too. Is this built yet? Yes, okay. So this needs to be an armory. And I don't have a whole lot of cash left for this, but I'm gonna have to do it because it will give me money. So we're gonna go staff, and we're gonna say, this is expensive. $1,500 for hire is all my money. That's like all of it so far. I won't be able to get that other bit, but we need to serve 3 high variety, high quality meals for 2 days. All right, so let's come into our regime. And now we need to have 3 eat times. We're just gonna do it like this. And then hope that the programs aren't disrupted by that. Okay, good. And then the policy for meals needs to be high and high. Okay, now that's gonna suck down a ton of our cash. But we have opened up, because we've completed that grant, we've opened up the possibility of accepting a new grant. And I'm gonna go with the license plates. So that's gonna be $20,000 advance, which is also gonna let me have my 2 dog handlers that I want. So 1, 2 on the dog handlers. And now all I need to do is assign them to patrols. So let's go to deployment patrols, and let's just get a couple of patrols here. We're gonna say that we want dogs patrolling. Let's say dogs will be there, and we'll also have some dogs maybe coming like through here. I also want some armed guards, I think, through here because they have tasers. So we'll have dogs come in through like this and like this, and we'll have the armed guards go from here and here. And once those guys are completed, once those get registered, we should complete that grant. There we go. And now we can accept a new grant. Yeah, I like that. MaxSec infrastructure. Here we go. So CCTV monitors, cameras, tasers, all that stuff. Go ahead and grab that. We have $53,000, and I am going to unlock tasers now. I would also like to start getting started on education. And I think that's it for now. I was going to go for the tax haven, but we had 53,000. So it was like right on the edge. I'm going to wait. Actually, now it's telling me if I have 50,000 now. It might be worth it. I'm still in debt though. What's the likeliness that I'll complete these? Increase the size of your security force, 95%. Okay. Unlock tasers. That's going to be done. Place CCTV cameras in your prison. This is actually pretty easy. Let's do, cameras right here. We want cameras to be in this area so we can keep an eye on these guys because they're crazy. And I feel like we're gonna get even more of these, like this issue where, you know, like I feel like because we have dynamic reputations, I feel like anyone who's particularly stressed out over here is gonna eventually have to go to criminally insane. So we're probably gonna have a sizable criminally insane presence in our prison. And what I'm thinking of doing here is I'll probably expand down here first. I might go this way, but I'm thinking down here first because I already have this set up. And we'll continue to expand it with an idea of having more of these guys. Okay. I also reached out to, you know, my contact at Paradox and stuff. And I'm being told anyway, hello, see how easy it is to see that notebook page? Like, you're way over here, and you're like, what's that tiny speck over there? This is a great DLC to have if you're, like, missing all the pages like I am. Anyway, I reached out, and they told me that this is all just water. So we're not actually going to get any islands over here. It's all just water. So you might be thinking, well, what's the point of expansion if you're just going to get water? That sounds terrible. Okay, so I have my reservations about that. I have my opinion on it, and I'm a little bit mixed. On one hand, I feel like, God, really? You guys couldn't just give me an island? Like, you couldn't make that spawn? That seems like a pretty easy thing to do. But I don't know that. On the plus side of it, though, the positives that I see is it allows you to shape your own island as you see fit. And the reason I say that that's a positive, in my opinion, is because I get to form this stuff the way I want it, and dirt and sand and grass isn't so much, but dirt and sand specifically are free. So I can form these however I want, as much of it as I want. It's free. And that's how all of this ground here started. It all starts as dirt and grass. I mean, but I have to pay for the grass. But the point is I can build on dirt. So it gives me the option, it gives me the ability to sort of control exactly what that island's going to look like. And again, there's pros and cons to that. I have my opinions on that. That's maybe not necessarily in line with some others, but we'll see how people respond. I have an opinion that I think I predict that people will likely complain about that, and I would say that they're justified for complaining on that, because without having an island already made for you, essentially this DLC is just giving you more water. Like, we're just going to take everything and surround it with water. Which, I mean, I still think the boats are awesome, and I still think the helicopters are badass. But it's a $10 DLC. And, there's a couple of scenarios, too. Like, they send you, like, an Alcatraz scenario and stuff for this, but I don't think that's an afterthought, honestly. I think, like, those pre-made scenarios, I don't know why anyone would be playing those as, like, the core of the DLC's content. So if anyone complains about those, I mean, I guess you have some justification in complaining about the Alcatraz one, because it does still have a road. It's really odd. I don't know. Like, I'm not the dev, so I don't know what their decisions are about that kind of stuff. But we'll see how people react. Maybe I'm totally off base. We're going to go like this. And like this, and I think I want to have, freaking radiators. We don't have any, like, we're not managing the heat, right? We gotta control temperature in these places. So where is my, let's see, we're gonna need another water boiler for sure. This place is gonna need, you know what, it's right in line with that, but I think I'm going to do that right there. You know what? No, that's going to get in the way of whatever that is going to go there. I'm going to put it down here, right there instead. Yeah, there we go. All right, you're supposed to be a dog kennel. So how does that work? I don't think it will, honestly. What I would like to have is sort of like this, it's an indoor area, but it's also an outdoor area sort of thing. And I think, I don't know, I've only got 2,000 hours in this game, but I'm pretty sure I can't make one room go like this and have this count, because some of it's indoor and outdoor. It does work. Well, see, there you go. You learn something every day, I thought it would split this up into 2 sections. I'm not sure why. I don't think in my entire time playing this game, I don't think I've ever had a single room be both indoor and outdoor. This is silly. How is he getting past? His all the way down here. You're able to go through here, and just out. Clearly, we need to lock this down again. And I'm thinking we got to lock this down way harsher than we are. So let me take a look here. Where in the world? I can never find the stupid doors now. Put them back in the objects menu, damn it. I really need to lock this down even way harsher. Kind of removes the... Well, it needs to happen, though. We're going to go like this. This is supposed to be staff only, but they're completely ignoring it when they go to... Like, when they go to escape, And it's this double door thing, too. I think that's screwing it. Yeah, of course he got out. If they're injured when they swim, then likely they go unconscious. It happens a lot. But if they're uninjured, they're getting out. So... I think I am going to go ahead and dismantle these doors. We clearly need a different door setup here. I liked the double door. I like these being staff doors and opening double ways like this, but like I said, I don't think the other doors, the double doors we have, they don't work with fences very well. Oh, that's cool. Just stopped it right on there. Door. I don't think they work with fences very well, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Is that getting done, or? Dismantle, please. And objects. Objects. Done. Okay, and we will get the door servos on here now too, because we can. So let's get those hooked up. We're also going to go ahead and do the same thing over here. I've decided this is going to be the same thing. This one's fine. This one's not. And in fact, this one is actually going to go as well. We're going to replace these with bigger doors. We just need this to be more secure. I know it kind of looks like I'm not taking the security element seriously. And I'll be frank, I'm really not. I'm just having fun playing with the new tools. At the moment, I'm really not taking it very seriously. People are going to swim away. I don't know. I'm a little bit bothered by how easy that is. How they can just, like, swim in deep water. I mean, how far away is the nearest landmass? You'd think if they're looking that way, they'd go, yeah, there's no land for miles. I'm not swimming that, you know? You'd think they'd try to hijack boats or something, but they just swim. That's all they do. They just swim. So anyway, we got larger doors now. Hopefully that will deter them. Provided, of course, we actually get that stuff carried away. But we'll see. So this is the kennel. I think it's going to work. So we're going to have now dog crates positioned. Yeah, out on the water and stuff, you know, like. That was what I was hoping to do. Just have them kind of outside in their little crates in the water and stuff. And then they have the dog bowls in here, sort of thing. And then maybe we'll put like a sofa here for, you know, staff to relax or something. Surrounded by walls and doors. See, now that's what I thought it was going to happen. So here's another thing we could do. I know this is going to cost a little bit, and technically it's breaking the rules on the terraforming thing. But if I make this shallow water instead, right, then what I can do is I can put a fence here. Wait for my workers to get on that, if possible. There's a grant payment. I'm still waiting for... Are they going to do that, or do they just give up on it? I think they did it. I think I already did it. Okay, and then I want to have the decking. Yeah, this works. Like that. And then with that being done, we can go ahead and have this fence come on all the way down like that. So now it should be surrounded by walls and doors, right? I believe, as soon as it's done being built. Because this is walls and doors. Again, I kind of wish that we would be able to not see dirt here. I wish this would be the... Yeah, that does work. Good. I wish it would be the decking that I put down, but I get it. Okay, we have $56,000. All this stuff is unlocked. Now we just need to make sure. CCTV cameras. I need one more camera. Really? One more camera. Also need to increase the size of my security force. I guess that means 20 guards. There. And then we need to unlock tasers, which is 19 minutes from completion. And then we just need one more security camera. Maybe two more. They're not hooked up. I guess maybe it was 5 total. Forget what the requirement was. It's been a while since I cared about that. Let's put it over here. Security camera will be on the ceiling over here for back and forth. Put another one there for back and forth, and we'll put another one here, and we'll put another one, let's say, on this door like that. Okie dokie. Now I think on this side I'm actually going to okay, I'm gonna take and put let's get this back to being grass. And then I want these stones to be from here and up to here. And then this door will go. We'll do that instead. Okay, $20,000 grant completion is good. Let's go ahead and unlock that tax haven, and we'll get the taser rollout as well. So that takes care of all the major research we need, which means the rest of the money that we get is all about building things instead of having to worry about the tech tree. Also, let's get those hooked up, and I want to control the doors. So we're gonna get, where's my security room? Hi. We're gonna get the door system put there, along with a chair there. And then we'll get this hooked up to all the security doors. So let's grab more servos. Put one there, put one there, put one there, put one there. We're gonna put one over... you're opening the other direction, aren't you? I think you are. And then there. And then I think we want some on the gates as well over here. So we'll go like... Oh, go like that. Go like that. And I think that's it. No, oh, one right here too. There. Yep, here. Got another death today. Go figure. And right here. Okay, that should take care of all the major, like, big security doors that need to be managed. So now it's just a matter of getting them all hooked up to that security monitor as they're built. So 1, 2, 3. They're getting built slowly but surely here. 4. Look at them all going in. 5, 6. Almost done with this one here. There we go. Anything else? That there. Good. That there. Good. Any other doors I missed? This one's not done yet. I think that takes care of most of the doors. Yeah. This one's not in yet. And $400 in exports. Nice. That one. That one. And I think this one here is the only one left. That isn't built yet. Maybe we should put some over there too. Where's my handyman for this? He's still walking all the way around. You know what would be cool? I know multiple floors is confusing, but I feel like Airport CEO, right? We just played that, and I feel like as confusing as it was, it made it work. I don't think multiple floors to a prison would be out of the question. I know that's been a highly requested feature, but you also have to remember that there are engine limitations to things and like an experience to manage, but I think they could pull it off. I mean, I don't... Airport CEO is not an example of a game that is very stable, and perhaps that's one of the reasons why. But I also think that, you know, with Paradox's resources, I think they could do it. I think they could do it. And, you know, charge for the DLC too, you know? Get yourself, I mean, people would pay for that. I'm sure people would pay for that. To do multiple floors? Absolutely. I mean, I think people will pay for this too. There's probably going to be, if I had to guess, and this is me saying this on June 15th. So, you know, post, what do you call it? Delay. I'm okay with them delaying. It's questionable. Like, I don't know if they're going to give the exact reason for it. I'm assuming they will. They're usually pretty upfront about that, but they're delaying the release of this because of what's happening in the United States with and I don't want to get political, but I mean, it's not really a political issue as much as it is a human rights issue. But it's because of what's happening in America with Black Lives Matter and the George Floyd thing and stuff. It's they thought it would be very insensitive to release a game that is about incarceration and specifically about managing inmates and criminals, right? They thought it would be kind of insensitive to release a game with that topic at a time like this, and I can get behind that. I can understand that. You I'm not saying I'm, you know, oh, I'm so glad they're doing that because that would have affected me emotionally. I'm not saying that because it's a video game, right? Like it's a video game. But at the same time, from a public standpoint, like, you know, from a PR standpoint, I totally understand and respect that. But it has nothing to do with, I don't know, again, I don't know if they're going to tell people what it's for, but it has nothing to do with, like, development delays. Still, people will find things to, honestly, people will find things to bitch about, okay? I don't think this is going to be one of those things where people won't bitch about it. People will bitch about it. They find a way, man, you know? Entitled little internet brats. They will find a way. All right, so these cameras are all hooked up-ish. Oh, sorry, they're built. I need to hook them up. So security, connect. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way down here. 5, 6 is already connected. 7. I didn't connect all 8 cameras because there are only 7. Oh, well, that works. But now they're all connected at least. So we can see inside the cell blocks. It's about damn time. Now, how's my programs? Okay, here's a problem. I have negative cash flow and not a whole lot of cash. I still have this to pay off. Luckily, I have big grants that I can accept with big advanced payments. So cell block C, for example. Bop. And then this one will give me 15,000, but I think this one might be easier to do. So I'm going to do this one instead. 33,000. I can pay off most of it. So now we have a positive bank balance. That's all I needed. Thank you very much. Okay, then. Serving 3 high variety, high quality meals for 2 days. So 35% of that's done, and then we get another $15,000. We just have to hold off until then. And we can also take more prisoners, but I'm a little bit high on my capacity, I think, right? Don't I, am I over capacity on this? It says my criminally insane capacity is 30, and I currently have 18 of them because they keep escaping and dying. But I can intake, and therefore I shall. So why don't we grab capacity for other prisoners? Pause. It's 4 minutes before. Capacity for other prisoners is exactly what we have, 26 and 26. So we can take 10 without much issue. If we take 10 criminally insane, it gives us capacity for 2 of the medium security people to become criminally insane. So we'll play on that. Yeah, we'll take 10 of them. That's going to give me $30,000. And we'll go ahead and pay off the rest of the loan immediately. And then they're going to come on in. So we are out of debt. We can start building ourselves up. Our wealth, if you will. Start building that up. We're no longer paying interest. And we're on our path to having the offshore tax haven for basically a dirt cheap tax rate later on. Taser rollouts will happen soon. We'll start getting our classrooms set up, which reminds me, I haven't built those yet. So $23,000 in the bank. We're going to finally build our classrooms, our strangely shaped classrooms that you guys, I know that you guys will just love. I know it. I know you'll love it. I'm looking in your eyes right now and I'm saying, these people love this. How the rooms are not lining up. They love it. It's their favorite part about my channel. I don't give an F about symmetry. I should have t-shirts for that. Have you guys checked out the t-shirts yet? I hawked them a little bit probably on the first video. That's the way I planned to do anyway. But there's a chance that people have not seen them yet. If you haven't checked them out yet, I invite you to do so. Maybe I'll leave a link on this one. I don't know. If nothing else, I left a link on the first video. There should be a link in the description. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. There should be a link in the description for the merch. Legendary shirt. I don't know if it's in everybody's taste, you know? But I said to myself, you know, I don't really have any merch designs right now that I don't think people necessarily want. And I want to give people options. You know, there's a lot of people out there who maybe want to support the channel. And I wanted to give them the ability to get something cool out of it. So merch is a way to do that. And, you know, so I got that. But I think I'm going to have another t-shirt in addition to the legendary one. Well, actually, like, legendary one should be below the videos, like in this little panel where merch is at, right? You should be able to see the shirts below the video player on desktop, I guess. I think it'll appear on mobile as well. But I want to get another one for symmetry. I'm not sure how to design it yet, but something that makes it predominantly clear that, you know, maybe it'll say I am asymmetrical, you know, or I am not symmetrical. Maybe that'll be the theme of it, you know, because I think there's a propensity for people who build things on the internet for you know, people who will claim my OCD, but like there's a propensity for people to sort of grab onto this ideology that you have to line everything up and you have to just like measure it out. It has to be even to be most efficient. And honestly, like that's tried and played, man. I don't think that's interesting anymore. That's my opinion, but I just don't find that interesting anymore. That's why I play the way I do. Because I just got to mix it up. I got to make it, you know, I got to make it different. In a way, I suppose it's like different for the sake of being different, but this is how I would naturally play the game. I'm not like try-harding or anything. I legitimately do not care. So I try to make other people comfortable with not caring as well. This guy was trying to break into the cell block. That's a bit odd. The door servo's not connected either. I guess that one wasn't built. We should probably do some of these two, maybe. No, there's always a garden here, so maybe not. Wait, did these prisoners come in on the helicopter? I mean, they should have. Right? Logistics-wise, these guys are not... Oh, never mind. They can come in over here. All right, criminally insane intake is off on these, so that they'll only come in on that helicopter. You know, what if we do that? We could just have... We could do an island there, there, and there. We'd have to have like a minimum security island, a medium security island, a maximum security island. This can be the maximum security island. And then the criminally insane island, right? And then we put this... I don't know. Maybe we have an Alcatraz of our own. Like right here in the middle. I don't know. For like Supermax and stuff. I haven't really planned that far ahead. Notice how my cells aren't built yet? I got $18,000. But I want to make sure that all this other stuff is done first. So, classrooms. That's what we're doing. I'm looking for... I didn't mark it. That's why it's not showing up. I have to do a library too. Maybe a chapel. We at least need classrooms to teach our staff how to handle tasers so that they can handle them effectively. Oh yeah, that'll definitely get it. No. How do I want to organize these? If radiator's going there, I guess we'll do the teacher's desk on this side. And then, where is it? A blackboard, yeah. We want it to be super effective. Ah, you're moving. You're moving. You're over here now. Yeah, you're right there now. Hurry up, guys. Get that done. Blackboard is now here. And hold it. Wait for it. There. And then the school desks are going to be on this side. I guess like that. On this side, though, it has to be a little bit different because... yeah, there's one less desk in this side of the room. But that's fine. All right, and then to hook this up to heat, go like that, and that should take care of the heat problem for that. We want to also hook this up to heat. Keep our guys, you know, even though it's outdoors here, I guess it'll still work. I actually don't know. I'm serious, though. I think 2 stories is doable. You know, this top-down style. I think it's doable. I know they think it's going to be confusing, but I think the real hard part about it, though, would be like that 3D mode that this game has. It's actually been a long time since I've like thought about that 3D mode. Is that even still a thing in the game? It used to be this thing where you could... I actually forget where it is. Is it in extras? There used to be like this little symbol that would appear on one of these pages, I think. And you click that and it would take you to 3D mode, and you could see the whole thing in 3D. I actually, like, I legitimately don't remember off the top of my head how that worked. But that would be... dude, a 3D... I want it. Please, Paradox, please make it. Take the airport CEO concept, because I really legitimately like that game. And make a 3D version of it. Make it like Endzone, graphically. But airport CEO gameplay-wise. And then quit with the absurd secure zones. That'd be great. Like, all of that, I think would be great. Wait, did I just see... No! 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 Duncan Forest. We are not starting this again. No, we are not. We are not starting this again, Duncan Forest. You just keep you and all your fellow Duncans out of here, okay? We are not starting this again. You guys. What am I gonna do with you guys? I don't know. I need to raise money so I can expand my land, build my empire out even more. I want to go over here. I want to get started building stuff over here. I think I might start... like, maximum security seems like a real bad idea. This close to the edge, especially. I feel like they're going to just, you know, like, oh, we're going to get in the water and we're out. Like, it's so fast. So I would need to expand this way before... That's why I haven't built over here yet, because that creates that short route where they can just get right off the map immediately. At least over here, they have to swim a little bit more. But I think I want to build over here. I'm just going to wait until I do this. And then again, we can custom design our own island how we want it to be so that it's like conducive to our needs. So I might just like make a small island at first that's just big enough. And then if I decide I want to expand elsewhere, I can then form the land as I want to expand. I know that's a little bit weird. I admit it's not quite the way I wanted to do it. But it's the way the game allows, so. And then same thing over here, right? This little island, I wanted a big statue. Okay, a big statue would have been good. But this is my statue, right? My opposite of my Statue of Liberty is right here. This is Warden Island, right? It's the opposite of my Statue of Liberty. And that's the best I can do, okay? So that's going to be our statue of dominance on that little island right there. Guys, thank you very much for joining me today. I appreciate you. If you like these videos, please be sure to give them a thumbs up. I'm really, so far I'm pretty satisfied with what I've got here. This adds enough difference to the game to really make Prison Architect super interesting. Again, Prison Architect is one of those games that you get out of it what you put into it. And I plan on putting in all the cool things, as many cool things as I can. And I hopefully you guys are liking where it's going too. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.